January something. I think 18th, 19th, whatever the Sunday is. That's what it is. It's got to be 18th because 25th is Saturday. Yeah, and I got a thing next Saturday, and so I'm trying to crank out as much stuff as I can, kind of last minute, and then got a lot of finish work to get done last minute. So it just kind of is what it is. Try to get done what we can. Anyway, let me get that right. We're gonna make another little bear, and I'm kind of thinking making another little bear, and then also um, maybe a corn cob because we sold a corn cob yesterday or a couple days ago. They don't have any, and even though it might not seem like season, um, where I'm at, there is a pretty good size group of farmers and stuff like that, so nothing would surprise me. Let's see what we got here. What's going on, Daryl? Glad to see you in there, buddy. Anyway, just you know how it is till you get there. I'm talking to myself, but I got to make a couple more things. I don't have to, but I want to try to make a couple more things. I'll make a little bear, no sign this time, just paws forward, kind of like that. And I think I'm gonna make a corn cob, just because I don't have one. That's what makes the most sense, I think. And then I got a massive finishing project to do here because I got all kinds of stuff that's not done that I need to finish before next week. Let's see what else we got. Tony Newton, Dad Carbs. What's going on? Dad, you made it past the 50. In fact, Michael said his wife was number 50. That's pretty awesome. Okay, good deal. Heck yeah. So if you want a live curve, you can. I'll tell you, if we know it's on there, we'll all be watching it. So I'm gonna get the saw started up and make this little bear first. This is gonna be like this one. This is the one I did Thursday. And other than clear coating and putting the eyes in, he's done. Little cute little guy. And it's gonna be like him, but no sign. Just a little bear. It seems like the little bears just by themselves, little bears seem to sell pretty good actually. So one more look here. Who else we got? Okay, I seen all you guys. All right, I'll get the saw going. Headphones, ear protection. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be on here for about 2 hours, but I got so many other things I need to do. The Arctic blast is starting to come in, and I need to get more firewood up the house. Whenever we have those, I like giving the furnace a break. And the wood stove we got, you can get like 10 pieces of wood in it. The thing is huge. Anyway, to heat the whole house, if it's going. If it's not going, it ain't doing nothing. Remember, you can become a member of the channel. Email me your address. You can email me your address even if you're not a member of the channel. I'll probably send you one of these awesome Bear and the Boss Lady stickers. All right. the head coming out pretty good so far. Let's see what we got here. See who all we got. Daryl, West Country, Mudlarks. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in there. And pretty much the same guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. That's for sure. So little bear head, he's coming out a little bit at a time. This gets cuter by the minute, I guess. But I had a chip over here on the ear, and I need to cut that one down to match it. I got to cut the little muzzle out, and you start to get a little bit more idea what you're looking at. Then it's kind of hard to see. Man, my nose is getting full there. Kind of hard to see at an angle like that, but then I got to do it like that so that I'm not in the way of the cut all the time. Okay. It's the basic head. You can kind of see, got the eye cavities cut in there. Nose is already formed. I might go ahead and do the mouth because I'll reduce it down on the under jaw because the jaw is supposed to fit up under the muzzle. But we'll go ahead and start putting our little paws in. Come right here. But a cute little guy. I mean, they don't take that long, and they're enjoyable. When you start seeing these things come together, man, I mean, it's really fun. Let's see what we got here. All right, hey, Possum, what's going on? Hey, Railroad number 3, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Leslie Bruner. No, yeah, I guess she has. She has it. Franklin, the turtle, and it's in the house. And actually, we have a long form video with the boss lady in there that it shows that Franklin turtle. And I did it back in 2019 when I took up carving the first time. And he's about 2.5 feet tall, fully painted Franklin turtle. He looks really cool. And we put different hats on him all the time. Ever so often, she'll change the hat. I got to take that off because I guess I am getting kind of hot, head hot. Yeah. All right. So anyway, now that I got the head pretty well roughed out, I'll go ahead and cut that jaw in real quick. And then I'm going to dig out the arms and everything else. Let's see. Uh-oh. Getting sawdust on This is our little guy from Thursday. He's getting sawdust on him. And actually, I got this guy still needs a little sanding work around the muzzle to clean the paint off. But that's a little 4x4 bear that we made Tuesday, I think that was Tuesday, with the Dremel. And I came out here and I rough carved a little bit of it out, and then went in there and finished it with the flex shaft. All right. Leave that right here for that outer wood. Makes it look like he has a mustache. All right. Okay, I'll dig some little arms out. Figure out how to do this and y'all still be able to see it. Okay, that'll work. what? Every now and then that wind turns into east and starts blowing in here, and it gets a little chilly for a second. But I just think it's hilarious. I'm out here doing this. Don't get me wrong, I'm warm. If you're wrestling with that thing, I got a coat and a hoodie on. I'm warm, but the breath, you know what I mean? The smoke, or the whatever moisture coming off my breath as I talk. I just think it's kind of hilarious. It makes you can tell it's cold outside, but okay, another drink of coffee. It's lukewarm. It's not cold yet, I can tell you that. Okay, I gotta clean that round up, give him some feet. But the little guy's coming out pretty good. Let's figure out where this guy's feet's gonna be. So just this. All right, you guys, I seen a video today where a guy was trying to use the front of a chainsaw, like an 18-inch bar. I mean, it's a big saw. And he was going headlong into cutting something, and it came back and hit him in the head. With that in mind, I would like to take this time to give you the official Baron the Boss Lady disclaimer concerning chainsaws and other power tools. Chainsaws and other power tools should never be used by anybody whatsoever for any purpose, including, but not limited to, its original design purpose, cutting wood. Unless you're in Russia, lock the bar, pull away. I don't think you're going to get hurt that way. You might, but I don't know. Anyhow, well, you're in Russia. Anything could happen. But that said, the rest of you that have some sense, never pick one of these up for any purpose whatsoever. No one would ever touch one of these that had any concern for their safety and personal well-being. Just don't do it. You'll be cutting along. Oh, I'm big bad chainsaw carver. Blah! Blood shooting 5, 6, 7 yards into the sky. Big black birds will start to circle, will come down and peck your bones, and there'll be nothing left, and no one will know who you are, and the cats will clean the rest of it up. Just never touch one. Safest bet. You heard it here. If you get hurt because you've seen things on here, remember, I got a disclaimer telling you, don't do this. All right, never pick one of these up. All right, let's get back to work. Okay. guy. He's not too bad. He's not too good. It's just somewhere in the middle, you know. Let's see what we got here. All right. Hey, Gen 1, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in there. Baby Kisses, an awesome member of the channel. Roy's Timber Art Techniques, an awesome Dremel and knife carver. Let's see who else we got here. That looks like it right now. Daryl. I see Daryl in there. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. I'll go ahead and give this little guy, cute little monster, some hair, and then we'll move on to something else. I got to dig the ears out. And, yeah, just give him some hair. He's a cute little guy. He's fine. He'll be okay. Give my arms a rest. So that is really the workout when you're doing that hair like that. It really, I mean, because you're having to hold that, and it don't seem like that much. I mean, that saw fuel in it. It's probably 8 pounds, something like that. It don't seem like that much, but let me tell you, after a while, and what's happening is I'm finding out. So I took this back up in July of 2023. Yeah, so about a year and a half, or a year and a half, what, something like that. Anyhow, what I'm finding out is, in that last year and a half, so for about the last 15 years, I've been a salesman manager. So I spend more time driving around a truck and things like that and talking to people and looking at things. And so a lot of the muscle mass I had as a tire guy, I changed Giant Tire. That was my profession. And then they took me out and put me in the sales and in sales management. What happens is all that muscle mass you had just turns to fat, because all you do is ride around, talk to people, eat pizza, whatever, you know. Well, anyhow, since I took this back up, boom. I mean, it's just, especially this side. I mean, it's like this bicep is almost twice the size of this bicep, but it's just how much stronger I've got since I took this back up. And I'm 49, and so I'll take it, you know, whatever, you know. Oh, well, all right. Come on, baby. Mm. About out of fuel. Put some gas in it. Put some gas in it. It ain't got no gas in it. All right. It's got plenty of oil, though, I can tell you that. But, you know, just cute little fast bear. Don't take that long. And, you know, it's the little kids. You know, the parents, they don't want to let go of the green, but the kids, they come along. And little Sally or little Johnny, whoever, you know, everybody, their kids never did no wrong. So everybody else's kids and the parents is jerks. And my kids are awesome. You know, that's just how everybody is. So they're little kids. And I got news for you. They're not so great. But, you know, parents think their kid's the only kid, greatest kid in the world. And everybody else's kid's a piece of trash compared to their kid. That's just the way people are. Anyway, get back to the point. Somebody comes along, you know, little kid sees it. Oh, mommy, daddy, mommy, I gotta have it. No, it's $50. Ah! Okay. Just quit crying. I'll get it. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works out. So you make these little guys, and people buy them. I mean, just because they shut their kid up. You know? And I'm always glad when they do shut their kid up. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. I'm going to shape it with a flap disc real quick. And go ahead and make the nose holes and stuff, and then I'll move on to another piece. I know I'm going to do an ear of corn And I don't know what else I'm going to do. But clean this little guy up first. And I just need him to be where I can paint him. You know, I mean, especially with the time I got. And I got a lot of stuff going on this week. So other than having to get stuff ready for next Saturday. So I'm going to have to hustle. Just the way it is. And then it's going to be super cold for the first 3 days. Well, today, tomorrow, we're through Wednesday. Anyway, and then I think it starts to warm up a little Thursday. And it's never good for painting and clear coating when it's this cold. Yet that's what I need to do. I need to do a lot of painting and clear coating. So I'm going to have to get the garage really warm, especially probably tomorrow and Tuesday, so I can finish some stuff. And that's probably what I'll work on. I'm not going to bore you guys with finished work, but I'll probably work on some more of that this afternoon when I get done making these. Alright, until I put the fire kit, that's pretty much, I ain't gonna be able to put the fire kit for a while because I just noticed that I left the torch out here. And it won't be worth nothing because it's too cold. So, grab out electrical tools. Pad. I get it out of the case, I didn't have anything out. I got all these electric cases, I'm keeping them in a plastic box now so I can leave them out here. Actually, I don't need this for that. But I can heat him up and sand him. Actually, I could probably just sand him, see how it comes out. I think it might be all right overall without having to burn him. It just depends on how much of that stuff gets knocked off. But let's give him some face detail, put his eyes in, and then we'll see. Well, alright, I'm happy enough with that. Makes the nose look really good. Cute little nose. Set this dude over here. And like I said, I'll go ahead and I'll put the eyes in first. And actually, I might need that again. Let's see. I put all my drill bits and stuff up in a nice case yesterday. And of course, I got to put them through and line them in that case. But at least the issue I always seemed to have before was my stuff was really disorganized and I had a hard time finding it. And as long as I put it back in that case, just like I had it, I shouldn't have that problem anymore. Now, will I do that? I don't know. You know, y'all know how it is. We're men, we just throw our stuff everywhere. Let's see. All right. Night Owl, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. Let's see. We still got Gen 1, Daryl, Roy's Timber Art Techniques. Awesome. Glad to see you guys in there. Tony Newton and Baby Kisses. All right. Now how evenly are them? See, he's right there, right there. Yeah, it's pretty good. A little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to clean that out with the with that same bit. Or, well, actually, these cuts all coarse burr. Clean that up a little bit. All right, as long as I put these back where they was. That's what we're about looking for. And I did. Hey, I did. It ain't me. Okay, set that in there. Get this one out. Yeah, since I came outside, man, my nose is running pretty good. Look at the moisture. It's snowing to the south of me. And I was hoping that we would get some more because we lost a lot of snow yesterday. But it's still there. It's just like all the south facing hills lost the snow over the last 2 days. It was real warm and we still got some, but it's beautiful. And you know, after it being so stingy about the last 3 or 4 years, hardly seeing any snow at all. I'm glad it's here. I love it. I mean, yeah, it has its hassles, but, and speaking of which, I kind of talk about that at the end of the video. I got a long form video I'm going to put out either 4 or 5 today on a project I made, the first big Arctic blast. We had one there toward the end of December, or middle of December, but the first real big Arctic blast we had was January 5th and 6th. And that day, the 6th, I stayed home and I did a project in here. And I had made a long form video for it. Well, I just needed some little pieces to finish it, and I got them done yesterday. So I'm gonna put that out. I got the wrong. Y'all see what I did? I put the running my mouth. I put the wrong protection on. As long as I'm getting my dust in my ears, right? Yeah. Oh heck yeah! But anyway, I'm gonna stay on this guy just a little bit, and we'll pop him off there and make something else. But anyway, I got a long form video coming out today. It needs to be 4 or 5. Not very long, 7, 8 minutes, something like that. So I appreciate if y'all guys watch that tonight and give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that I can burn everything else off. So, I'll take that baby off and move to something else. I don't close this case back up there because I don't want to pull it on this. There we go. Alright. Yeah, but anyway, it don't take that long. This is the stuff that sells easy. These little bearers, you know, people like, oh yeah, I always want a chainsaw carving, but man, it's so expensive. And maybe my husband would be a nice guy and make me one. Shut up. Come on, what do you can't make me that? I mean, I give you children. Shut up. I'll teach you, I'll shut up. You're not getting none for 3 months, mister. Anyway, I mean, y'all know how it is. Come on. Anyhow, that's that little guy. We'll set him over there on the shelf, burn him later. And actually, I think I ran out of black paint yesterday, so I'll probably have to get more tomorrow. With black, I got to redo big touch-up project on some Cardinals, and I just got a lot going on for in order to get ready for that deal we got going on next week. Okay, I'm gonna take this piece, and this piece has got post hole in it, so you know there's not a lot you can really do with it. And I have made bears with Cardinals and stuff, and just worked around that, like Cardinal or you know something like that, Cardinal Blue Jay. You just leave that down on the bottom as what it's resting on. You could do that, but I think this would be good for corn cob. If you put those holes to the side, and I need one, I don't have one, so okay, where's the hole? There we go. We'll try to make this one a little more base so it stands up good. But I had one about this size yesterday and sold it. Well, it was one day this week. I don't know if it was yesterday or I can't remember. I just know that I sold it. How about that? It's on the chart. Man, I'll tell you what, that one nostril just ain't liking me at all. Okay, I got enough gas. I should have enough gas in there to do that. Don't look like wood chips got my coffee too bad, but it's starting to get cold. You know what, I'm looking at it, and yeah, there was a good sized piece in there, and I don't think I need to be eating wood even a little bit, especially pressure treated. Wipe that off. I'll just spit it out and it'll be frozen there for about the next 4 days. How about that? Way it goes. All right, before we get going, let's see what we got here. 68 and 43, pretty awesome. Hey, Roy, Night Owl. Hey, Stephen Tucker. Appreciate you being in there. How about Jesus 2025? These men, these governments, these men that run the governments, they're already in their positions. But how about the master worker, God's own son, who sacrificed himself in order so that our sins could be forgiven? How about him? Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's get back to it. See who else we got. Michael S., awesome member of the channel, my buddy. Glad to see you in there. Okay, guys, we're going to get after it. Yeah, don't take me wrong. You know, I'm not going to get involved with it because man's had his day. 6,000 years. Are you able to live forever now? Do you still grow old and die? Do you still have to go through suffering and pain? Well, here I got news for you. No man can take that away. That's it. Only our Heavenly Father and His Son. And the authority has been given His Son by the Father. That's the only solution we got. Don't get me wrong, though. I think our incoming president is a hilarious guy. He's funny. I gotta say, he's a funny dude. And he'd probably be a little more serious this time around, though. Which it might not be as funny, but he's a funny guy. You can't help but like some of the crazy things that some of these people say. Well, let me rephrase that. Not like get a laugh out of some of the crazy things these guys say. But that said, I'm pretty much anti-politics, so I'm not getting involved in it. Okay, corn cob. I haven't made one in a while. Maybe I need to draw this out. Maybe I forgot how. Let's see. And don't get me wrong either. If you like the current guy or the incoming guy, that's good. Don't take me wrong. I'm not saying I dislike any of them. God's word, the Bible says to respect the secular authorities, and that's it. They want to be venerated. They want to be worshipped, and they don't deserve that. Only our Heavenly Father deserves that. Okay. Let's see. Kinda, sorta, and kinda, sorta. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. Draw it out. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, you probably could get two pieces out of it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to try to get the one. But I already got a good start on. A little bit. I already got a good start on digging that out. I mean, they don't really take no time, and I enjoy making them too. That's what's fun about it. So it's enjoyable. It's an easy carving. I mean, and they're enjoyable to make. I got to cut down the sides a little bit more aggressively, so I'm going to use a different saw for that. Let's see what we got. Hey, glad to see y'all in there. All right. Start this guy up. Hadn't run today either. This one always takes a little longer to warm up, but I've had this saw since like 2012. 13, something like that. I just know it doesn't get done. I've never done anything to it but put plugs in it and clean the filter. I got another one over there. I'm gonna change it. Let me double check what I just said. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that dude's dull. And I knew it. I just keep forgetting to change it or sharpen it. And just busy. Busy, busy. Nobody wants to hear that. Why are you complaining? You don't think the rest of us are busy? Yeah, everybody's busy. That's the problem. All right. Why not? I just change it. So sitting there suffering through it, and everybody's saying, wonder why you don't sharpen that chain. Yeah. I feel it's still plenty sharp enough to cut firewood. And it's how you're cutting. When you're cutting rounds, you don't need to have the same. And there's some teeth missing off this dude too. It really ought to be trash, honestly. Well, let's see how this one does. I'm pretty sure this one's sharp, and if I'm wrong, then I'll just pick that saw back up and heck with it. Let's see. Make sure she's gonna oil. Yeah, okay. As long as it's that side, it'll be fine. It needs cleaned out though, but I don't really have time. I'm not gonna do it while I'm on YouTube. I'll do it some other time. And actually, I won't need these saws again. Well, yeah, Tuesday. I don't know though. Tuesday, I may live stream deer hunt again. I don't know. I just enjoy being up there watching them. I don't hardly ever shoot anything. That's the thing. Gets on the it kind of gets on the boss lady's nerves. But this year I haven't hunted nearly as much because, in carving, haven't been doing it. Because making stuff and always having stuff going on related to carving. Yeesh, that's tight. I can't loosen that up. So. I knew it was, but I guess I didn't realize how bad. There we go. Okay, a lot better. That's still going to be. So when you tighten these, that bar's got a little bit of play. And we were supposed to put pressure down on the bar. So when you loosen it, it's got more slack in it than you think it does until you, it's got more, or it doesn't have as much slack, let me put that way, as you think it does until you tighten it. I'm actually pulling up on it with my hand. But the way you're supposed to do this, put the bar down like that, go push it forward, then tighten so that that's pressing up. And that's probably a little loose now, but I think I'd prefer that. And you gotta watch it. Sometimes you get in a hurry, you put the chain on backwards. I definitely admit I've done that multiple times. Okay. Let's see if this one's any better. Go back to the detail saw. Yeah, that made a lot of difference. And I know that chain probably ought to be. In fact, I ain't gonna jack with it. I'll just get rid of it now. It's missing some teeth anyway. And why put the effort into it anymore? Okay, where'd I put that one? There it is. All right, there we go. Good to do. Not too bad. I think I can sand most of that off. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna clean this baby up pretty good. But it's kind of cute. Little corn cob, you know, no big deal. People like them. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have to make more of them. They sell. Even this time of year, they sell. That blows your mind, you know, but whatever. All I know is I didn't have any more, so they make another one. Now, let's see what we got here. 55 and 47. All right, hope you guys are doing pretty good. Hey, James B. White, glad to have you in there, man. Hey, Ray, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Amy, Joe, another awesome member of the channel and an awesome Dremel carver. Heck yeah, glad to see you in there. And yeah, let's see, we got let's see, awesome, where's the butter, no doubt. Heck yeah, Amy Joe. Yeah, I agree. They would totally sell there. You ought to make these. You could make these, you can even try your chainsaw to shorten them down. You know, it doesn't have to be this big either. I mean, it could be like a 12-inch piece or something like that. And then Dremel carve that out and sell them. Heck yeah, you could sell them over there. But they sell good here. But yeah, I guess you got more corn from you, kind of east of you. Yeah. But anyhow, I'm gonna sand this dude. But that's all it really needs for these. They're just fun to make too. I mean, it's a little bit of a wrestle when you're starting to lift that saw up to go high. Hook the case back up. I'm just sitting here looking around for tools because I'm used to having that little cart, and I didn't see them because they're in that box, and that's good. That's where they need to be. I try to keep the lid closed, keep sawdust out of it. Man, I cannot believe how much that's, yeah, noses ran since I've been out here. But it's definitely really moist there. And like I said, it snowed to the south of us. I was hoping we'd get a nice fresh coating of it, but it didn't happen. Put this on. Sand this baby out a little bit. Heck yeah. I think that looks pretty good. A little bit of fire, clean it up, and it ought to be pretty happy. Where's the battery drill at? Yeah, I don't know how that looks on there. It looks pretty good on there too. But it looks pretty good here. I'm pretty happy with it. Take that baby off. How long we've been on here? I do got a lot I got to get done today. 77 minutes. I'd like to be in on here longer actually, but I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said, I got to move more firewood up the house. And it's not that we have to burn them. We have natural gas, but it's sure nice when you get those, um, you know, and you're going to have wind chill values as low as 20. It just, it makes it a lot nicer. Hey, that big stove down there. Anyway, that's corncob. He's looking pretty happy. And, yeah, here, just a little review of what we had going. Well, there's that. A little closer up. And they're pretty easy to make. I mean, I could see, I'll tell you what, AJ, I'm going to take a 2x6 I've got in the house, and I think maybe tomorrow night, maybe even tonight, I'm going to draw a corn cob like that on it, and I'm going to relief carve that corn cob in there. It'd be kind of neat to see, because you could take, oh, it's Baby Kisses. This is pressure treated pine of some sort, probably from down south. But anyway, AJ, what I was saying was I'm going to take one of these, and I'm going to take a tube of, I had to get my brain together. I was reading that about the pellet stove. Yeah, and I always steered away from them because you have to keep buying pellets for it. And if you look up here, I mean, there's a tree down over there. Actually, there's two, but that one over there has got snow on it. It needs cut up. Clear over there on the other side, there's a big maple. There's just trees down everywhere. So, you know, wood is in abundance. And that's the downside of a pellet stove. It just, I couldn't see doing it because there's so much free wood. You just got to do the work, cut it up and all that. But I'm going to take a 2x6 tonight, and I'm going to draw a corn cob on it. I think I'll do it tonight. And cut it in there with the, probably this coarse burr, because it'd be kind of pointy. I mean, I could flame it out, you know, with that extreme, but then I think this one would be the primary one to clean it up, take out and put it in there. And I mean, I think you'd be able to sell them even just out of a piece of scrap wood. Like that's 2x6 beam going across there. Just a scrap piece of wood. I think you'd be able to sell them corn cobs, paint it up. It looked pretty good. But then other than that, there's the little bear we just made, cute little guy. You know, that's usually get $50 out of them. Just the people buy, just shut their kid up because they're going, I want that. You know what I mean? I just think it's great. But anyway, and this is the one we did Thursday, all finished. He just needs clear coat and eyes, and now the sawdust blown off of him too. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I got to move some firewood. I'm up here by the chicken coop over to the house, get some more up there because I got everything that I had on the porch in the house now and drying out. But yeah, they're fun to make. And that was that little one. I'll probably go ahead and clean him up real quick. That was that little one I did on Thursday. And I just brought him out here. It's a 4x4 post. Checked him up, you know, cut a little bit of shape with the chainsaw just so I could get there faster. And I don't know. I listen to you guys. And what I know is you guys say it just takes so long with the Dremel. I have like zero patience. It's not going to get fixed in this current world. That's for sure. I could take medication, but everybody I know is taking a lot of medication. They have problems with other stuff. And so because of the medication, and so I'm just nuts. I had no patience. I'm sure it's ADD, ADHD, bipolar schizophrenia of some sort. I'm not really sure. It's something like that. But anyway, that's what I got, folks. Yeah, I'm turning red out here. That's what I got, folks. I think I'll do that tonight. I'll do that corn cob in there. I think that'd be pretty neat to do. It wouldn't take that long either. And you could make money off them out there, or just scrap pieces of wood. All right, guys. Hey, that's what I know. Glad to see you. Come back when you can stay later. Hey, don't forget to watch. Sometime between 4 and 5 o'clock, I'm going to have a long form video coming out about making a, well, I better not tell you. Just watch the video. It's only like 7 or 8 minutes. Least you could do. Come back when you can stay later, you schmucks.